Hello, it's Scott Manley here, and today we are taking up the sport of Kerbals. We are plane racing. So, for fun, I decided to go in and edit some save files and put together a racetrack in the sky. Something like the Red Bull Air Racing, or even its counterparts from many, many years ago. What you have is a series of gates and a series of posts which you're supposed to fly around using the incredible agility of Kerbal airplanes. This is part design challenge and one part piloting challenge. This is not easy by any means. So just to give you the idea, you can basically take off from the runway, stow your undercarriage, and head hell for leather through that very first gate up ahead here. The gate numbering has changed a little here. You've got to zip hard here. Now, obviously, in the real world, you have to worry about negative and positive Gs. Kerbals obviously don't have to worry about that so much, unless you happen to have a mod that does that. This is a post down by the monolith, and you have to do a hard U-turn, and then heading up north. We're gonna split between the water tower and the flagpoles. That's what the real pros do, and anybody else that doesn't is clearly cheating or cutting corners. And then we do a hard turn and almost lose control of it. This happens quite a lot, almost losing control. The controls are incredibly hard and twitchy, and things happen. Okay, before I do anything more, I will show you how you can actually participate. The file is online. I will include links in the video. Okay, so this is how we set things up. First of all, we obviously get Kerbal Space Program. First thing you're really going to do is download this file from MediaFire. So yes, we go to the download page and we click download. It's going to download in the background. Meanwhile, I'm going to start a new game. What we're going to do is we're going to create a game and then we're going to overwrite it. So create a sandbox game, call it something like Scott Race, Scott, 2 T's. Although you could be racing a Scotsman. Start that, and of course, while this screen is loading, you should always stay on it, because tabbing away from this screen has been known to cause geometry to get really confused. I know, because I do this all the time. We're not going to touch this. This is a new game. We don't care about it. We're going to quit to the main menu. Now, we're going to switch back to our quick save here with our quick save file, and we're going to look for our downloads and our KSP folder. So you're going to look for your KSP folder, and you're going to look in saves. There is Scott Race. That is the new save game I have created. And somewhere in here, we should have a new quick save racing. So what you're going to do is just copy that and paste it in here. Now we should probably remove the existing persistent and then rename this to persistent. Ta-da! Now, when I go back to Kerbal Space Program and I resume saved, and I look for Scott Race and continue, we should have the racing course loaded and ready to go. And once again, it's taking a long time to do this. I guess I'm going to need to be fitting more airtime. Wow, look, it loads straight in. The persistence file actually literally loads me straight in on this. We've got some weird graphic issues there, but yeah, we can fire this up, take off. Everything just works the way you'd expect. And of course, this is a proper save, so you can quit out of the runway and choose something else to fly. I think I might have to actually cut my thrust on this, because there's no way I can fly this at afterburner while talking at the same time. First turn is a hard left, and this is the point when I realized that I should have set chase camera mode. Then we're looking for gate 2, which is sitting by the monolith. And we pass to the south of that, or to the north of that actually. I'm getting the things back to front here. Now there's gate 3 is out there, but strictly speaking, you're supposed to fly between these two landmarks, two features on the launch pad. The water tower and the flag are both considered part of the gate. Gate 3 is a very hard turn, and I've completely messed that up, but there's gate 4. You will obviously do this faster when it comes your turn. Oh, yes, get through that gate, and then gate 5 is another post that you have to pass to the north of. And after this, we're going to go south for a little bit. And gates 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 are slalom gates, which means we have to pass alternately on one side and then the other. You'll see the light markers show us where we're supposed to be flying. And I'm probably going to crash this at some point while talking, so let's see if I can actually just hold it together. So passing to the north of gate 10, we now are going for the vertical slalom section, starting with gate 11. Oh, obviously. I mean, we wouldn't be doing these things out of order. So, you've got to fly through. Oh, no, okay, missed that one. You can see gate 12 there. Strictly speaking, if you miss a gate, you're supposed to go around again. But whoa, yeah, there we go. Gate 14, finally. Gate 14, and yeah, should have tried to get gate 14, but I'm not going to do that. And then gate 15 is the one just before the runway, and yeah, you can get that. It's a very hard turn, and the idea is that last hard turn is supposed to bleed off enough speed so that you can safely land this thing. Apply the brakes, and then that's your time. So, how fast can you go?